Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. First, let's start by going to my YouTube channel, Lindaria Watts, and like, comment, and share. Hit that subscribe button too if I'm feeding your soul. Um, so again, we're in Proverbs, and we're going to be in Proverbs 29. We did 31, 30, and now we're in 29. Hey, everybody. I have to work late today, so I'm going to come in a little early and, feed you guys really quick before I go to work. I pray everybody's day is well, and I'm about to start reading if you will allow me. Hey. So we're going to be in Proverbs 29. This is my Bible. And we're going to start from the very first verse, and we're going to read all the way down through the whole thing. All right. Ready? Good morning, good morning. Yeah. It says, "He who is often rebuked and hardens his neck will suddenly be destroyed and without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked man rules, the people groan. Whoever loves wisdom makes his father rejoice, but a companion of harlots wastes his wealth. The king establishes the land by justice, but he who receives bribes overthrows it. A man who flattens his neighbors spreads a net for his feet. By transgression an evil man is snared, but the righteous sing and rejoices. The righteous considers the cause of the poor, but the wicked does not understand such knowledge. Scoffers set a city aflame, but a wise man turns away wrath. If a wise man contends with a foolish man, whether the fool rages or laughs, there is no peace. The bloodthirsty hate the blameless, but the upright seek his well-being. A fool vents all his feelings, but a wise man holds them back. If a ruler pays attention to lies, all his servants become wicked. The poor man and the oppressor have this in common. The Lord gives light to those I'm gonna read that again. The poor man and the oppressor have this in common. The Lord gives light to both eyes. The king who judges the poor with truth, his throne will be established forever. The rod and rebuke give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. When the wicked multiply, transgressions increases, but the righteous will see their fall. Correct your son, and he will give you rest. Yes, he will delight in your soul. Where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint, but happy is the one who keeps the law. A servant will be corrected by mere words, for though he understands, he will not respond. Do you see a man hastily in his words? There is more hope for a fool than him. He who pampers his servant from childhood will have himself a son in the end. And an angry man stirs up strife, and a furious man abounds his transgressions. A man's pride will bring him low, but the humble in spirit will retain honor. Whoever is a partner with a thief hates his own life. He swears to tell the truth, but reveals nothing. The fear of a man brings a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord shall be safe. Many seek a ruler's favor, but the justice of a man comes from the Lord. An unjust man is an abomination to the righteous, and he who is upright in every way is an abomination to the wicked." All right, listen, we're gonna knock that down. So that was Proverbs 30. Proverbs 29, and we read all the way through 1 through 27. So I'm gonna come to y'all because y'all know I got my keywords. So I have some keywords we're gonna come on here really quick and address. So I have 4 keywords that struck out to me in here, and they are shame, fall, lies, and safe. So those are mine. I believe that verse 27 is going to be the one I'm going to come back to because it's very powerful, right? So I got some highlights, y'all. First, I'm going to start off by saying beware of the company you keep. So the summation of 29 to me is all about character traits and the company you keep and using your words wisely. When I listen to it, when I read it and I listen to it in my head, I think about how they're talking about watching what you say because your words have power. I want to come to this right here. Where are we going to go? Okay, I like this one. I'm going back to 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. But when a wicked man rules, they groan. And when I read that, right, I read it this morning, I just heard a crown. When a righteous man rules, when a righteous man is in authority, the people rejoice. But when a wicked man rules, people groan. I go back to appointing people as kings when God didn't do it. When man does it, it isn't great. People are wicked. They're going to steal, kill, and destroy. But when God does it, it flows. A crown finds its owner. You don't go find a crown and pick it up and say, this is who I am. Because you haven't earned that right yet. God didn't even give you that right. You went and tried to find something and make it. And it's never going to work. Because like my mom says, if it's from God, it's going to flow. And if it isn't, it's going to fall apart. And you're going to find yourself forcing things to try to make it work. And it's never going to work. A crown has to find you. You can say you're a queen all day, but if that crown doesn't fit, it's not for you. And you can't go steal someone else's crown because it's not for you. It's just like someone's trying to walk in your shoes, but they never went through what you went through. So they put your shoes on and they fumbling. They like, oh my gosh, how do you survive this? And you're like, girl, that's just a little thing. I'm not even worried about that. And they're like, you survived this? You made it off of this? How did you ever? And you're like, well, it was for me. And what's for you in this lifetime is for you, and can't nobody take it away. Even if they try to take it away, they can't take it away because it's not theirs in the first place. If you find $1, you can go spend that dollar. But if it wasn't your dollar, you go spend it quickly. Versus the person who dollar it was, they had plans on saving that. You will never carry the weight of somebody else. You can try to fit yourself in someone else's shoes, but it's not for you. They can try to emulate you, but they can never be you. Don't be intimidated when people try to be you all the time, when they try to walk like you, talk like you, dress like you, all of that. That's fine. That's flattery. It's great. And a lot of times people are attracted to the spirit that's inside of you. That's why they don't understand, like, why are you so blessed? It's the God in me. It's not just a song that Mary and Mary came up with. It's the truth. It's God in you that's shining. And people are like, how do you even wake up in the morning with all these bills and eviction notices and maybe getting beat down by lovers and not knowing where you're going or coming? And you're like, let me wash my face, put my clothes on, and go about my day. I fight my battle different than you. Because when it's for you, you know how to carry it. You carry weight well. You carry struggle well. You carry everything well because it's yours. And when that crown finds you, you're going to look so good with it because you earned that crown. Don't go find something that's not yours. It's not going to fit. Okay, that was that one verse. Sorry, y'all. Whoever loves wisdom makes his father rejoice, but a companion of harlot wastes his wealth. If someone gives you $1 and you don't save it, it's gone. But if someone gives you $1 and you save it, it's saved. That means you're preparing for something. You're saving for something. You know that it's bigger than you right now. But a fool or a wasteful person, I'm not going to say a fool, a wasteful person would think, I'm just going to spend this today, and then tomorrow when something happens, you have nothing saved. Tomorrow when you needed that dollar, when you just bought you something really quick, thought it was whatever, you're buying lunch when you got food at home, you're spending money wastefully, and you wonder why you can never get somewhere. $5 every day for a 4 for 4 or whatever adds up, versus if you save that money, you'll be wealthy. You don't have to spend every dollar you get. Okay? Here we go. If a wise man contends with a foolish man, whether the fool rages or laughs, there is no peace. A fool vents his feelings, but a wise man holds them back. A wise man contends with a foolish man. Whether the foolish rages or laughs, there is no peace. A fool vents his feelings, but a wise man holds them back. I read it twice because I'm on chapter 29, you guys. 29. And the verses I just read was 9, and then I skipped 10 and I went to 11. So, but I'm gonna really hit 11 really quick, you guys. Proverbs. If a wise man, a fool vents his feelings, but a wise man holds them back. When I tell you that the tongue is powerful, the tongue is powerful. Be careful with your words. Cursing, everyone thinks is, the curse words that we use every day. But you can curse someone really quick, really fast with your tongue. And next thing you know, you didn't mean it, but you can't take it back. Just like the prophet Elijah, he can speak and lightning will come and strike down and fire will come down, all because of what he said. Be very careful of the words you use. When I'm in an argument with someone or in a conversation with someone, I shut down because I know the magnitude of the words that I carry. I know the weight that I carry. I know that if I say, forget you, go to and back, that's where you're going to go. And I'm not trying to curse anyone. If I say you ain't nothing, you ain't going to ever be nothing, I'm speaking a curse over your life. It's many forms to curse people. Be very careful with your words. If I say you just like your daddy them, I'm speaking a generational curse upon you. Probably not even knowing that you've been fighting generational curses your whole life. People are so foolish with their words. They let them fall out like nothing. Just, forget you and your family. F you and your kids. Whatever. Be very careful of the words that you speak out because you're cursing one another. And you can't take it back. And now there's generations of curses that have to break off of these people. And some people aren't strong enough to break those curses. Be very careful of who you vent to and how you vent to them. Choose your words very wisely in this lifetime, because you don't want to speak something over somebody, because first it's going to come back on you. And now you have curses upon curses that you're just going to have to keep fighting. Be very wise with what you say. This is where I am right now in life. If it doesn't have substance, I'm not going to speak on it. Because I want to be a woman that speaks substance and I'm able to feed your soul. You can say anything, but is it worth it? You're having a lot of conversation, but you're not saying nothing at all. Have you ever had a conversation with someone and you just felt empty after you talked, and you've been on the phone for hours, but you just felt empty? Because there was no substance there. You're just talking to fill a void. And you're filling a void because you're lonely. And you're lonely because you haven't walked into your calling. And you haven't walked into your calling because you haven't found God yet. Get off that phone. Stop venting. Stop texting. Stop gossiping. And get into this word. Find that wisdom. When we go to the very first verse of Proverbs, when we get there, it says wisdom knocks daily. It's in the aisles. It's in the road. It screams every day and says, who will find me? When you find wisdom, you find substance. And you realize the very words that you speak has power and it has weight. And you need to speak of substance, not just anything. You won't go gossip with your friends then, because gossip carries a generational curse. And now you're just gossiping for the rest of your life. You know, you got friends that you don't want to go around because all they going to do is talk about such and such them. All they want to do is talk to you so they can talk about you. All they want to do is come around you so they can know about you, and then have a text message about you, have a group chat about you, post on social media about you. All they want to do is take from you so they can post about you. So choose your words very wisely. You don't have to speak curses over people's lives when you get mad. Be careful of the words that you spew in this lifetime. Okay. It says, the king who judges the poor with truth, his throne will be established forever. The rod and rebuke his wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. One more time. One more time for the people in the back. It says, I'm on 14. The king who judges the poor with truth, his throne will be established forever. The rod and a rebuke give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. A lot of us have been raising ourselves. A lot of you have been raising yourselves. So you don't really know right from wrong. But in your adult life, you need to know right from wrong. Because not only are you going to bring shame upon yourself, you're going to bring shame upon your household. And I feel like in this age right now, it's a lot of kids running around with anger inside of them. Anger because they were left with their grandmama down. They were left to raise themselves. And instead of reaching out and help raising these kids that are in adult bodies, we're judging them. It takes a village. And right now, in this generation, we got to go back. We messed up. And I'm going to say we because we messed up. We got all this wisdom. We got all of this knowledge. And these babies are angry. These babies are angry. You wonder why they doing busting open challenges. You wonder why they twerking. You wonder why they forming gangs. You wonder why they fighting each other and killing each other. It's because we messed up. We messed up. A lot of y'all went partying and didn't raise kids. A lot of babies was having babies. And now babies are out here wondering who's going to pick them up. Who's going to love them. We're all like, oh, that's a doggone shame. Ray Ray done killed them up. But did you go hug Ray Ray them today? Did you go love on them today? Did you go tell them that they valuable today? Did you just hug them today? A lot of these babies just need to be known that it's love out there. A lot of these babies don't even know how to shave their legs, be women, hygiene. You judging them for busting their legs open and showing love and their body off in the world, but ain't nobody ever showed them love. So they equate likes on social media for love and attention because they never had likes or love at home. So babies are out here just trying to raise themselves and trying to love someone, anyone, anybody. It's time to go back. It's time to go back. We left some favor on the table, and the favor are the next generation. And we got to go back. We got to stop condemning them for twerking and go love on them for twerking and say, let me show you the right way. Let me love you the right way. Let me take all this stuff off my social media and show you the right way to live. By my ending day, I promise you, I want to show the next woman how to become a woman, how to be the right woman in God. I want to leave tools on the table. When I die, I want them to say this was a woman of God. She had substance. She went back and she pulled them out. But okay, you guys, I'm going to jump off of that. So it says, I'm going to go to the last point because I have to get ready to go to work, you guys. I'm sorry I didn't have a lot of time today. But the most powerful verse in here to me that spoke out to me was 27. 27 was the most powerful verse. It says, an unjust man is abomination to the righteous, and he who is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. The wrong don't think they're doing wrong, and the right don't think there's no wrong. Both of us have to get into alignment. We can condemn each other. We can say, look at them over there. We can point fingers at each other. They're saying you're too holy, and you're saying they're not holy enough. But we've both been an abomination to each other. We got to get in alignment with each other and stop cursing each other and stop saying we're both an abomination when we're both wrong because you think you're holier than thou. And that's where church hurt comes from. And they think you're too holy, but they're living all kind of wrong. Every day we're gonna sin. Every day we're born into sin. But Jesus died for our sins. So can we get on the same level and love each other and stop having church hurt and thinking I'm better and she's better when we both living wickedly? We both sinful. We both shameful. We both filthy. We both dirty. We both got closet that if the skeletons come out that closet, baby, we gonna have some shame. We gonna have some shame. We gonna laugh it off and act like we don't care. But honey, if that closet door opens on ourselves, honey, it's going to be some shame falling. Them skeletons going to come out doing a stanky leg from back in the 80s. Listen, you can judge a gay person for being gay, but you don't know the battles that they fought. You don't know the generation curses that they have upon them. You don't know the battles that they fought. The nerve of you to judge someone for their sexual orientation instead of loving them the right way. The nerve of you to judge that single mother of 5 children and say, oh my gosh, she laid with all them people and got babies. Yet you laid with people, you just didn't get pregnant. Look at that closet. Look at that closet. We all got sin. We all got some shameful sin, some closet locking, getting the key, pushing that bad boy with all our weight to close that closet sin. It just hasn't been revealed. Public shame is public, but the private shame is the one that we battle inside. The private shame is what makes us depressed. It's what keeps us locked in. And until we conquer that private shame, we won't ever get to the next level. I need you to go in that closet and say, I forgive you. I forgive you for everything I put inside this closet, because I put inside my body every part of me that was so sinful and shameful that I locked that closet and I closed it and I say I forgot, but every night that closet hunts me. Every night the bodies that are inside me launch out. That's why you have those feelings at night. You get that tingling in your leg and you're like, ooh, let me call such and such. That's them spirits inside of you going at war. They're raging against each other because you never starved your flesh of anything. So at night they call you out and you do some things in the night that you would have never done in the day. But you guys, I got to get ready to go to work. I leave with you, once again, my peace. I leave with you my peace. I speak peace over your life. I speak peace over your day. May God go before you. May He stand beside you and behind you as you start your day, as you get into your vehicles, as you get on your bikes, your feet, whatever you may travel on. May God bless your day. May He bless your going out and your coming in. And I believe it's smile o'clock time. So today, smile throughout your day. Again, I will post this whole video on YouTube. Go like, follow, subscribe. And may God bless and shine upon you. Be blessed and go in peace. Love you all.